Yo, what's up everybody? It's Star back at it with another video, and I'm here to tell you, you gotta like the video, or else a witch will turn all your toes into a bunch of toads. Well, anyways, hey, if you can't tell by the title, my cousin got lost in the woods, but there's a lot more than that to this story. So you wanna know why I'm doing a little story time like thing? It's because I'm too lazy to make actual good gaming content, and I just randomly took some gaming footage I had of Minecraft and have it to a voiceover in my editing, because I'm too lazy to actually make a good gaming video. But watch out for some Star Wars. I'm filming that, and I'll be releasing that kind of stuff soon. But let's get into story time. So the other day, not the other day, last year, back in the summer, I'm hanging out with a bunch of friends. I'm hanging out with my friend. You know, for convenience, we'll name them Max. I'm hanging out with my friend Max and my cousin Sarah. So I'm hanging out with my cousin Max and my friend Max and my cousin Sarah. So we were planning on going in these backwoods to begin with, before my cousin got lost. And what the plan was we're gonna go in these backwoods, hang out, start a fire. So me and Max are buying shit at a deli not too far, which also sold stuff like drinks and all that. We're doing all that shit. We are buying drinks, we're buying food to hang out in those backwoods. Then we get a phone call, right? We have the phone ring. Max's phone rings, right? His phone rings, and just like, we were like, oh god, what did she do this time? Because we knew it was something stupid. And when we got what it was just like, okay, where are you? And then she's like, in the woods. And then, where are you? In the woods. And then she made the smart decision of saying near a tree. Now, it's plain obvious. I think you're going to be near a tree when you're in the woods. I'm sorry, but I think it was very stupid to just say near a tree, because we know that there's going to be a lot of trees. It was the stupidest thing I've ever heard Sarah say, like, ever, in my entire lifetime. But we're hanging out. But anyways, she finally tells us in more detail where she is. We know where she is. Well, Max knew where she is. I didn't know the backwoods good enough at that time. So we're gonna go there, right? We're going there. Nothing happened. Me and Max just having a simple conversation, walking up the hill, up to where she was. We find her. I think I should point this out. On the way up, I was looking down at the floor, because I love looking down at the floor when I'm, just walking. I think everyone does that every once in a while. And I see these giant tire tracks, and this is important. I was wondering what the giant tire tracks came from, obviously, and you'll know where they came from. But I just pointed them out and like, damn, those are some big tracks leading up to this area. But anyways, found my cousin. Max rode her bike up there. She went slow because it was a fucking mountain. It was a mountain bike, but she didn't want to risk it. He didn't want to risk it. So Max is up there. I'm up there. Sarah's up there. So we are just up there hanging out. There's a bunch of dirt piles there as well. And so we were hanging out on the dirt piles. We were having fun, like you do when you're out in the woods in your dirt piles. We're on top of the dirt piles. Max stands up, looks through the trees, and literally says, right there, I think I knew where those big tire tracks came from. They came from a dump truck. A dump truck was doing some work somewhere outside of town, somewhere in the town, I don't know, but they were dumping all the dirt into this area we were, of the woods. So, we see that, and we're like, well, fuck, we gotta run. And me and Sarah ran from that truck. Max decided to, instead of saving her own life from getting run over by a dumpster truck, Max decided, I'm gonna save my bike instead. This was a clearly terrible idea. He didn't get harmed, no, but I think it was stupid that you go to save your bike over your own life. And just like, why? He didn't get harmed, but it still happens. And I don't know why you're saving a bike over that. And so, then the dump truck leaves. He's probably like, why are these dumb kids just hanging out in this part of the woods, running away from a dump truck? Why are they this stupid? And for sure, we are stupid. That's what we are. We are stupid as hell. And it's funny because we didn't expect this to happen. There's more things that definitely happened after this. This was the most fun 5 minutes of my life. We're already 5 minutes in the video here. It's taking a bit long for the story time. But we first, like, 1 or 2 minutes. Then we get a breather, and then Sarah's like, ooh, can I ride your bike? And then she steals Max's bike, rides it down the hill, and it's just like, she doesn't see what happens next. Me and Max, we hear barking. We think it's police dogs. We think it's police dogs. We thought the cops were on our ass. Because, you know, you have a bunch of teenagers in the woods. Dump truck person, you probably expect those teenagers to have something like pot, maybe some normal tobacco. I don't know. You expect teenagers like that to have that kind of stuff, which we didn't. Mom or Dad, if you're watching these videos, no, we didn't. We did not have pot. I promise you. But that's the kind of, like, that's what we looked like. We looked shady as hell. Very shady. And because of the shadiness, we thought they were police dogs. We, honest to God, thought that there were police dogs on our asses. And it was just amazing. And how do I phrase this? It was just Max's dad's friend in a golf cart with his dogs, right? But we're running for our lives. We think it's police dogs. The way I ran, the dogs went as well. So I'm freaking out. And it's just like, there we go. We just laugh about it now, how stupid this was. And that happens, and then me and Max are just sitting there like, what the fuck? We are just there, like, why? How could we have done that? Yeah, it's just like, why? Why did this have to happen? Sarah comes back with the bike. And so Sarah's there. She's back with the Max's bike. And I think they'll be there, and then some other teenager who was definitely shady had a vape, and then Sarah and Max said, hit that vape. I'm sitting on a log. I'm like, no thank you. I'm good. I don't want that shit in my system. They'd call me weak for that, but I'm like, nah, I'm just smart. I like my smart decisions. I don't want to be fucking high on drugs. It's the worst thing that could possibly happen. But yeah, that happens. Then we get a call of my grandmother yelling at us. But yeah, my cousin got lost in the woods. Dump truck almost ran us over. We thought they were police dogs. And vape. I think that's a fun story time. Hey, don't y'all? Well, make sure you click that like button. And if you did enjoy, I'd love if you hit that subscribe button. I mean, it'd mean the world to me. Just you hitting that subscribe button. I know, if you hit that subscribe button, I know that you care. I know that you care about my content. And that you just want to watch my content every day. That's what I get from it. But, anyways, again, if you guys would like to see more story times like this, comment down below. If I get a decent amount of likes on this story time, you'll love it. You'll love these story times. I bet you. But yeah, if you want to see the story times a bit more, you should definitely click that subscribe button, that like button for sure. You comment down below how much you liked it. But I'm signing off, and make sure you never get pregnant unless make sure you don't get anyone pregnant unless they're not Karen and they're super hot.